Alright, hey y'all, good morning. Here for another message as always. So, and this one is about breathing. Alright. So I attached two videos. So I want to explain something lately when I do videos, y'all see me like something like that. I tell you I'm breathing life back into you. So I want y'all to understand something. A lot of people that look like they depressed and stuff, it's not so much that they depressed about their life or they stressing about their past. Sometimes people stressing about their futures, okay? And I want y'all to understand that. So what happens is sometimes when people know they need to make growth and things, they start going through a psychological thing, because you have to get rid of the bad information and know how to keep the good information that you received in your life from whatever age back. Then now you are training yourself how to acknowledge what's good information. And sometimes that can cause people to have a mental breakdowns, emotional breakdowns. So what happens is, a lot of times when that happens, because you're elevating, okay, you're moving up kind of fast, and your body is not used to this information, it's not used to this emotion, it's not used to this feeling. You're getting to a point where you're like, oh my God, it's time for me to make some changes. I need to do better. I need to be a better parent, a better person, better daughter, better mother, a better son, a better father. I need to do something for myself. I need to take care of myself. I need to just do right. And in the midst of all of that, sometimes you got to go against the old demons that was attacking you, that made you feel like what you was doing was right and it was wrong. Now you're having a battle. Like y'all like to say, every level is a new devil. Okay? Yes, one stronger, because each level the devil don't want you to move up. And what happens is, sometimes when you end up getting to that point, you start understanding more about yourself, you start moving faster. But this is the thing. When you move faster, you get to the point you become oxygen, like too much oxygen to the brain, because it's like, oh my God, I'm on a higher level. I'm moving up. I'm in a higher level, to the point that you psych yourself out. And when you psych yourself out, that's when the stuff started screwing with you, because you feel like I'm moving too fast. It's like going to a job and you getting a manager position, and you want the manager position, but you realize this might be too much. You psych yourself out and you miss out on the opportunity. You meet the person that you feel like God is directing you to, and you screw the relationship up because you scared they're gonna screw you up first. Having kids, you wasn't a good child when you was younger. You probably was hanging out in the streets and stuff like that, and now you have kids and they moving so fast, and you're like, you thinking they gonna do the same thing you done. And what happens in that? You start to panic. You panic, and your beliefs go out the door. Your believing in God go out the door, and now you're in panic mode because you're moving too fast and you can't breathe because everything's moving so fast. You don't know if you're coming or going, and you pass out. You pass out. You mentally pass out. And that's when you become numb, because you don't know what emotion to feel at that moment. You don't know if I should be happy. Should I be sad? Should I be worried? Should I care? Should I not care? And you pass out to the point you become numb. Now the only emotion you can do is anger, frustration. It's all negative emotions, because you don't know how to accept happiness because you're not used to it. You don't know how to accept growth because you're not used to it. You don't know how to accept prosperity because you're not used to it. In your head, you're like, everything is too good to be true. And you pass out. And you go back into the moment where you go pass out. Now you're thinking about all the old moments and all the things and this and that, and you're stuck in a loop, because now the woman of your dreams or the man of your dreams is in your face, and you can't believe it, and you feel like, I used to cheat back in the day, this person gonna do the same. You crash out, because now you're thinking about all the crap you done to your past relationships and stuff, and you some of this person gonna do it. So you missing out on the opportunity because you so stuck in the past. Or you end up was out here in the streets and you did everything to raise your child the right way, but you can't trust them because you can't trust yourself, because you're thinking about all the stuff you done and you projecting that on your kids. The fact that you want to get this new promotion and this new job and stuff, but you feel like you're not qualified because you remember at your last company that you had all the qualifications, and you had all the qualifications, but you was missing some things, but you was running the business as if it was your own, and they didn't even appreciate you, and now you at this new company, and now you feel like everybody else gonna treat you the same, so you can be mean to everybody just so they don't steal your spot. When you're in a situation and, your finances are finally coming in the right way, you got good business ideas and stuff, and you on these platforms and being authentic, talking about your life, talking about different things, providing motivational information, be your authentic self. And then out of nowhere, you did all this growth to finally be free, to finally be able to love all of you, right? The positivity and everything, and people get up here and start saying hateful stuff about you, stuff that you used to believe in the past, and now you focus on everything that they saying, to the point that you change who you are, you change your tone, you change your looks, you change your body, you change your attitude. Now you become everything that the comment section said, because you are there getting stuck in the past that you don't realize your future is in a different form. So when y'all see me, it's like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Some of y'all go right back and like, is this real? No. Is this real? Is this real? And then in that moment, when you get up to that point, guess what? Now you're on a new level, right? Now you got to know how to maneuver around this next level. Now you got to come back down. This is why you take steps back, because you got to come back down to remember the amazing things about yourself, the growth, the prosperity, the mindset, all the things you did to help fix yourself. Now you got to come back down and not let it go to your head. Because every time you allow something to go to your head, you go back into the past and remember all the negative things that held you back the first time. See, going up is a fast and scary thing. How many of y'all had overnight success? How many was the person nobody knew, and then out of nowhere the world knew who you was or who you are? It's a scary thing. Just like for myself, right now I'm in a situation where I've been doing all these videos and all of this stuff, and my time is about to come where the whole world gonna know who I am, and it's gonna skyrocket me up. Even for myself, I have to make sure I don't pass out based off of the stuff that I'm going to find out that has happened to me. Okay? I have to bring myself back down and not allow the world to control my mind and who I am. I have to still stay humble in my own life and situation and not be conformed to y'all personal opinions and views. I did the work. No one else done it. Just like for you, no one else done it. I did the work within myself to be my authentic self, to be everything about myself. So when life skyrocket you to where your next level is going to be, don't allow the how can I say it? The lack of oxygen make you feel like you can't breathe. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.